welcome back to Even More Useless Information. I'm Jason.
I am Mark.
And we have some exciting movie news for you.
Yes.
Set your phasers on Not Stunned. After numerous internal delays, Paramount is set to push back the release of Star Trek II from June 2012 to December 2012. The good news? J.J. Abrams looks ready to confirm that he will indeed return to direct the sequel.
In 3D.
Hopefully not.
Just kidding.
Anything's possible, though, in this day and age.
I know. Everything's in 3D. So apparently Shannon Elizabeth has now signed to be in American Reunion. I think that makes just about everybody from the original cast. That Eddie K. Thomas guy's back. Chris Klein is back. They all are.
Even Stifler.
Stifler's back.
What
Sean
about Tara
Williamson.
Reid?
Tara Reid, I think, is back.
Because she hasn't made a film since then.
Well, she's made a couple.
Yeah, like what?
Don't make me stop the show and IMDb something. I don't know everything.
Strike back with your current Tara Reid movies that she's been in.
Well, I didn't say current, dude. American Pie came out like 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
She's definitely done a couple of movies since then.
Yeah, she was in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
That was before then, though.
Yeah, it was. It was. What a
Yeah.
great movie The Big Lebowski was.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Still is a great movie. After Scream 4 disappointed at the box office, the thought of making another trilogy was dead. Well, until the Weinstein stepped up and said, yeah, we want to make more Scream films. The trouble is Wes Craven is not up for the task right now. Since he has first right of refusal, he wants to take a break for a while. If Craven doesn't come back for more Scream films, will we A, get 2 more Scream films from another director with another trilogy? Or B, straight-to-video installments? Or C, does anyone really care? Strike back with your comments.
C.
I don't care.
I command you. Orlando Bloom is confirmed for The Hobbit. Yep. Wasn't in the book.
Yep, we have official confirmation. Orlando Bloom is officially cast in Peter Jackson's The Hobbit in less than a starring role.
Well, hopefully it's less than a starring role, but I do see where they get that from. Bilbo and the dwarves go through Mirkwood Forest, where the Wood Elves abide and hang out, and they're his house. And Orlando Bloom's dad was king of the Wood Elves, so being the...
You said wood.
I sure did. So being the Wood Elves' king's son, I assume he'd be hanging out in the palace or on the battlefield during the Battle of Five Armies. I've said enough.
All right. There have been rumors of a Star Wars live-action TV series since way back in 2009. Flash forward to 2 years later. Lucas confirmed that they've shot over 50 hours of scripts written, but they're just sitting on a shelf. Why? Apparently, it's too expensive to shoot what Lucas wants to film. So we'll see if this ever gets made. I don't know. It's Star Wars news I had to share.
Like he can't afford it.
Yeah, he's one of the highest paid people in Hollywood working right now, and he doesn't even crank out films. Whatever happened to that Red Tails movie that was shot, filmed, and not ever released?
He's waiting for the special edition.
Okay.
John Cho joins Total Recall. You may remember him from American Pie and or Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle movies.
That dude was also Sulu in Star Trek.
Yes, he was. He'll be joining Kate Beckinsale, Jessica Biel, and Bill Nye. And that guy that nobody likes, Colin Farrell. In the Total Recall readaptation.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. We'll see if it makes any money.
Yeah.
Speaking of lots of money that was made over this past weekend, The Hangover Part 2 came in at #1 at the box office with $118 million. Biggest R-rated comedy opening ever.
It was making more per day than some movies made for the whole weekend.
They projected that Hangover 2 was going to make $20 million on Monday alone. Now, Monday was a holiday, Memorial Day, but still, that's more than most movies make in a week.
A lot of movies, yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 2 did not fare so well, came in at #2 with a good $48 million. Pirates of the Caribbean 4 came in at number 3 with $39.3 million, bringing its total up to $152 already. Pretty impressive
Nice.
numbers. Bridesmaid continues to rack in the dollars, bringing in another $16.4 million, bringing its total to $84.9 million. Remember, this movie cost $32 million to make. Very profitable.
Nice.
Thor rounded out the top 5 with $9.4 million, bringing its total up to $159.7.
That's just domestic. I think they made almost that much worldwide before they even released it in the U.S.
Yeah, big numbers.
Success. Yay.
So we can see that the Avengers will do lots and lots of money when it comes out. I think next year.
Well, let's see how Joss Whedon handles that one.
Should be awesome. Video releases this week.
Ooh.
Drive Angry, Nicolas Cage, and that other chick, Amber Heard, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I'll rent it.
Yeah, yeah. Stanley Kubrick Collection also comes out on Blu-ray and video.
Definitely.
And George Lucas again, American Graffiti finally hits on Blu-ray.
American Graffiti, totally getting that one. It's a
Awesome.
delightful movie. It's a slice of life from 1962 America, starring Ron Howard and some other people.
Yeah. Coppola produced it.
Yeah.
Lucas directed it.
I would like to add Legend came out this week, the Ridley Scott delight that had Tom Cruise in a very early role for him, and you know, it's a fantasy adventure, complete make-believe world. You got like demons and unicorns and people living together, mass hysteria.
Happily. Unhappily, it's mass hysteria.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. The original soundtrack was done by Tangerine Dream. You may remember that.
I do
exciting,
remember them. Yeah.
an exciting 80s band. There's also a Goldsmith score that you can get on the special edition.
Very special.
Very special. And shout out to next week. Apt Pupil will be out on Blu-ray next week.
Crickets.
It's delightful. Oh, come on.
I saw a couple pretty cool trailers.
Me too. Go ahead.
Shark Night 3D. I saw it in 2D though because
Oh.
I watched it online.
Well,
it looks like those cheesy 80s horror movies. It looks fun, sort of. It's going to be PG-13 though. I don't know how they're going to do that. It looks like Piranha, but not Piranha. This is sharks and salt water, maybe. With college kids. It'll be fine. You know, I'm all about them paying homage to the old 80s horror movies. The B movies. I'm glad they're making those again. Should be fun.
Ooh. My least favorite trailer that I saw this week was Spy Kids All the Time in the World
Wow.
in 4D. Seriously, it was on the trailer.
No way.
In 4D.
That's awesome.
I know.
What is the fourth dimension?
I don't know. Ask Robert Rodriguez. But anyway, Jessica Alba's in it, so that piqued my curiosity, as it should many people's.
Yeah, I heard it was a waste of her talent in this movie. What little talent she might
Yeah,
have.
I was just about to call you on that one.
Oh, come on. She was great in Machete.
She was awesome in Machete.
But Machete kicked ass.
Or, was it Dark Angel? That James Cameron produced TV show.
Cameron.
The American version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher, has a red band trailer out where you get to see a little bit of nudity, a little bit of violence, and you get to hear Trent Reznor and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs chick cover some Led Zeppelin song.
I heard the trailer's awesome.
It's pretty cool. I'm curious about it.
Well, David Fincher, he knows how to make awesome movies.
The trailer was released as if it was like a pirate trailer, because it kind of looks like somebody is filming a screen somewhere with their video camera, and it keeps like kind of shaking inside the thing. And I'm fairly certain that was done on purpose.
Very clever.
Yes.
Very clever.
And Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, the new Guillermo del Toro horror R-rated movie. It looks awesome.
Sweet.
Looks awesome.
That's awesome. Theatrical releases this week, we have one honorable mention, which is X-Men First Class, which has been getting nothing but excellent reviews. I am not an X-Men fan. I tried watching the first 2 movies, could not get into it, was not feeling it. However, I'm very curious to see X-Men First Class. Looks very well done. All the reviewers are giving it positive reviews, everybody across the board. They're saying it's great.
That has been the consensus, but I did read one person complaining that Wolverine was in it.
I also read that Kevin Bacon hammed it up a little bit too for his role. But It's a period piece. It's back in the 60s.
I keep picturing Kevin Bacon in that college movie. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Anyway, never mind.
We'll edit that out, maybe.
Yeah.
Gary Busey nugget to share with you wonderful viewers this week. Of course, Kim Kardashian will take Chris Humphrey's last name. It has the word hump in it.
Sorry.
Well, that's all for this week. Thank you for tuning in.
Let's start that whole
Okay.
ending part again because I was going like this with my clipboard when you said that. All right.
Thank you for tuning in this week to another exciting episode of Even More Useless Information. Strike back with your comments.
Follow us on Facebook
Follow us on Twitter.
and have a good day.
Even